Hello everyone, this is your brother Napo. Now that everything is kind of settled down, we can go under the tree of Palab, Apalab. You know, when you live outside America, anywhere in the world, you don't see America as a racist country. You don't see it like that. You see America as a country of opportunity, a country of freedom, a country you want to come to see and be in, the country of Martin Luther King, the country of Michael Jackson. That was, I would say, the 2000, around the 2000, right? And Destiny's Child. You remember the three girls, especially Kelly? You remember Maria Carey, Jennifer Lopez, Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, LaToya Jackson, Guns N' Roses, Sting, all these people, they are making America. You want to come to this great country. You see people getting rich in here and bear their life. This America we see. We don't see a racist America. That's what we see. Now, is America a racist country? The answer is no. America is not a racist country. If you come to America, are you going to encounter racism? Yes, you will. Like anywhere in this world. I will share with you my humble experience of living in America, coming to America and living in America. I'm your brother, man. When things get hard, we all need to pitch in. We all need to talk. We all need to give our little experience so we can help each other with it. That's my main goal. If I say something that hurts you, I'm sorry. I pray the Lord that my speak today don't hurt, just enlighten you, whoever you are. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray, amen. Well, when now that everything kind of settled down, right? Excuse my first video. This is my very first video. I never been video before on YouTube, stuff like that. Forget like the shaking stuff and thing. You know, I came to America September 8th, 2001. Got airport, JFK. I want my brothers to listen to this. When I got to JFK, I couldn't speak English. I came from a French-speaking country. The first officer I met, the officer you bring your passport to and your immigration paper filled up, you're supposed to fill it up in the plane, I couldn't fill it up because I couldn't read it. So I got to him, he said, no, you need to fill this paper out. It's like agriculture thing and, immigration information. They want to know if you're bringing money in the country or not, or if you are, bringing some perishable stuff, anything they don't want in the country. So I couldn't fill it up. And he called another officer to help me to do so. So when we finished filling that up, he understood I couldn't speak no English. So he had to call someone speaking French to help me. When we got that done, then we proceed to the immigration officer. He let me, he checked my passport, my visa, and then I was in the country. Now I'm here at airport. I have to call the people to come get me. The people I have the address to go to. That's 10 in the morning. And at this time, when we call, with the help of the same officer, and We couldn't get to them. Okay, he asked me, do you have any money on you? Because if you have money on you, I can get you in a taxi. You can go to where you need to go since you have the address and wait for them at the porch. When they come from work, they were working car wash. That's why they couldn't come to the phone. They have their hand in the water. So when then he told me that, I said, that makes sense with the help of the interpreter still. Then I was like, okay, I don't have any money. You know, if my money can help me catch the bus. When we check everything I have on me is less than $5. It's like $2, less than $2 I can say. Here I am in America with less than $2 in my pocket. Now, this officer took upon on him, dig in his pocket, got $50 out of his pocket. $50. Took me to a taxi station, a yellow cab in New York, and approached, they come in line. He went to the guy online and asked him for his license, check his license, and take his number down, the cab number down, and gave him $50 and say, okay, this is my brother. You take him to that address. Do you listen to this? I want you to clearly listen to this. Take him to that address. When you get there, from the airport, JFK to Bronx, New York, Taylor Avenue, is supposed to be between $35 and $45. And that's if there's no traffic jam. Man, the officer said, whatever change left, give it to him so he can buy lunch before these people come from work. This man was a white man. He did not know me. He never met me. Maybe he will never even talk to me again. He dig out of his pocket $50 to an African man who just came in the country. Is all white men racist? You tell me. The pain I had at that time is, how do I personally thank this man? I couldn't even thank him with what language I will use. Because of this man, I promised to myself that I will learn English and quick, so I can call him back. You know, they have a business card. He gave me his business card. He said to the taximan and told me, if this guy don't take you to where you need to go, just call me back. I have his information. I kept that business card. Here I am. I'm finding a place to come, to live in. My friend tell me, go to Cincinnati, it's a better place. Here I am in a Greyhound bus. I don't know what's going on here. I get in the Greyhound bus. I sit next to who? Another white man. This is a 2 weeks period. I'm sitting next to a white man. We start talking. He starts to talk to me. I don't speak anything. I don't speak English, you know? But what I catch from what he was saying, he was forcing himself to explain himself. Then he's like, where are you going? I show him the paper, Cincinnati, you know, stuff like that. And he said, I'm an ex-police officer. And like, he's retired, so I'm like, he tried to explain to me so I can understand, you know? And he was surprised why I was going to Cincinnati. Why Cincinnati? All America, why are you going to Cincinnati? This man was getting off bus at Cleveland. Getting off the bus. What got me, I don't know. He pulled out his pocket, $20, and gave it to me. That's the $20 I used to take a cab to go to my people's place in Cincinnati. When I get to Cincinnati, I had a job. Hebron, Kentucky, a place called Adidas. I started working there. And at that place, I work there, you know, and I go to school whenever I can. They had that free school in downtown Cincinnati. And it's a white lady teaching the first comer English for free. She was teaching us for free, a white lady. Is America, white men, white women racist? You tell me. Now, I learned English. I called the man back. He was surprised. This is a 6 months period. Do you recognize me? No. Do you remember helping a young man at the airport, JFK? He like, are you kidding me? Is that you speaking English? I said, not only I speak English, I'm driving my own car, I have my driver license, I have a bank account. This is the America I know. Now, this is what I can testify for. Now the immigration. You come here as a foreigner. They give you what's called a working permit. It's not free, you pay for it. You pay a lawyer to get to your green card. You pay a lawyer to get to your citizenship, to your citizenship. It's money. You work for it. It's normal. It's not being racist. You got to get a lawyer to talk to the judge. And I made it to the citizenship. I'm now a U.S. citizen. Now, what can you get good in America? When you come to America, what America have to offer doesn't matter who you are. If the country is racist, where's the racism? You can get job. You have access to health care like anybody else. You have access to education. You have access to apartment like anybody else. All they ask for you is, do you have ID? Do you have a job? You get your apartment, you know? So, all these things for a normal person will be like normal. Like somebody is born here, you might think all this like, oh, this is like granted. You take it for granted. I'm here to tell you, it's not something you can take it as granted. Take my word for it. Mark my word for it. Now, let me tell you something about my boss. He hired me and as a laborer, and in a period of 6 months, I made to the supervision. He's a white man. I'm a supervisor now. He's a white man. This white man, one day, a black man was standing outside the office. He came to him, he said, why are you here? He said, no, I'm looking for a job. But I tell you, I just came from prison. I have a record and all that stuff. Nobody want to hire me. He said to him, no, don't worry about it. We all people. He hired him as a temp. He passed it over to me, Sinapo, make him a man. See, this is a black man. He's working with me right now. He have his issues. We're going to work with him. We will help him. Because my boss, good intention. See, he's getting better and better. He's now trying to buy a car. Better his life. This is America I'm signing in for. Now, is there racism in America? Yes, it is. Some stupid, dumb, racist white men in America. I give you some example. But do not forget the big picture. I detail you the big picture. What you can get when you come to America. What you can achieve if you come to America with nothing. Now I'm driving a 2019 car, a sport car. I own my house. My daughter is going to a college next year, pre-med school. To tell you, I couldn't, for 30 years in Africa, I couldn't even own a donkey. And now, in less than 20 years, my life is transformed. Only in America, this is possible for you to know. Now, is there some stupid Racist, dumb, they're everywhere in the world, also in America. One day I was sitting in my office. A police officer showed up with the two girls, white girls, looking for, they had a GPS on another phone, looking for another phone, another iPhone. The GPS was telling them somewhere around me, but farther away from the back. But since they saw me sitting alone, the officer came to me. He said, "Where is the phone?" Straight out like that. He know himself. He wanna watch. He might watch this video. He might recognize himself, and the girls too. I said, "What phone are you talking about?" I said, "We are looking for the phone. The GPS said the phone is here." I said, "I saw you looking over there." He said, "No, it's all the perimeter." I said, "Okay, I don't have the phone." Look at this. He saw me in a uniform. I got up 5 in the morning. I'm sitting in the office, $1 billion company. I'm holding all the keys of the company. I'm sitting here. This man have a nerve to characterize me. Maybe I have a stolen iPhone. See, it's good to have a good education and grow up in a family run by a man. I'm talking about my father. See, if you are grow up in a family in the father presence, he will teach you things. He will teach you how to keep your ground, how to handle situation as a man. You don't cry, you don't complain. If a stupid come to you, you act smart. If a smart man come to you, you learn from him. Mark that. Let me repeat that. If a stupid, ignorant come to you with a problem, you act smart with him. But if a smart man come to you, act stupid, dumb, and learn from him. My father told me that. So he started his ignorant talk. "Oh, no, the phone is here. We will find it." I said, "Okay, good luck with that." And I even told him, "Here, my car outside. You want to check my car too?" I opened my car door. I said, "You can come and check. By the way, I have another iPhone." See, my company gave me an iPhone. That was iPhone 8. But I bought myself iPhone 10 X Max. I have that in my bag. I don't even use that phone because I have a company phone. So I pulled that phone out, brand new, like gold. I said, "You want to see? This is my phone. You want to check that out?" See, I have a better phone than the friend they're looking for. But they're still looking. And the two girls follow his ignorance. Oh, they start talking smart. "Oh, we are now here looking for problem. We're just looking for our phone. If you have it, give it to us." I start laughing. See, I'm a king. I don't let anybody handcuff me. I don't let anybody even touch me. I don't allow you. You want to roll me on the ground, I'll roll myself. I don't let you roll me on the ground. If you tell me get on the ground, on my knees, I will lay down flat on my stomach. Because I don't want you to touch me. It's not weakness. It's being strong, my friend. Don't let anybody put your hands on you. Don't allow them that. Don't go to that level. If you are a Christian, Christ said, if someone want to walk you with a mile, walk 2 miles with him. It has its meaning. If someone wants your coat, give him also the undercoat. Jesus said, that will save you a lot of life. That will save your life one day. This officer still doing ignorant stuff, get in my office, even touch the garbage can, put his hand in the garbage can looking for the phone. At one point, I prayed to God. I said, "Lord, please help me, keep my cool." And I left the office. I went to work. The nephew of the boss witnessed the whole thing. He said, "Napo, I admire you. How did you keep your cool?" I said, "Brother, I met some good white people before him. I met some nice, fine white men before him. Your uncle is one of them. I met you. You are a good man. For this man, I'm now going to drag you all in the mud. See what I'm saying, my brothers? We are all in this country for a reason. We are put together for a reason. We can sit and talk. We can make a triage. The good, recognize it. The bad, also recognize that. This is the first ignorant white male I encountered. I solved the problem easily, and then he left. God knows why he's doing things. I drive Uber, you know. I drive Uber if I'm not working. So one day I was cleaning my car. You know what I find? I find an iPhone. I found an iPhone in the back pocket of my seat. The iPhone was there for so long, the case, the plastic case, melted on the phone by the heat. It's a pink cover. I don't know if that's the same phone they were looking for. If that's the case, if you are the girl looking for that phone, I still have it. I found the phone. But the thing is, you was in my Uber car. That's what happened, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's not yours. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe it's yours, maybe it's not. But if your cover is like a pink cover, maybe that's your phone. And I asked my daughter to help me find the name of the phone. We can't even get to the phone. And now, with the coronavirus thing, we can even go to Verizon for them to unlock the phone so we can find you and give your phone back. We got a plenty of iPhone in our house. We don't need yours. All my kids have iPhone, just to cover. And one day also, I encountered another man, a white man. This time we got in an accident. How that happened? I was driving, he hit me, my mirror, and then run away. So it's like a tow truck. And I follow him and I find him parked somewhere. My mirror is still in his car, in his tow truck. I called the police. And when the police came up, I find out that this man that owned the tow truck also used to be a police sometime or have an affiliation with the police. So the white policeman that shows up trying to use my ignorance, like, okay, why you follow him? Why you chase him? That's illegal. I said, no, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about the guy hit me and I followed him. And believe me or not, they said, no, there's nothing we can do for you. And he started taking the evidence of the truck and throwing them on the ground. And when I called the office, his officer there, he acted like he doesn't understand what I'm saying. So I give up on that too. But the thing is, I'm saying all this to you so you can understand. You will come across ignorant, stupid people. But not all the white men are ignorant and stupid and racist. Please, we can sit down and talk. I'm praying for the family of the brother who died. I'm also Floyd. I'm also praying for the family of the officers also in this situation. See, we are all in this together. We can help each other. We can forgive each other. We don't have to break things down. We don't have to destroy our good economy. We don't have to destroy our beautiful country. Remember, I'm a U.S. citizen since 2015. This is my country. I don't have nowhere to go. You can tell me you African take your back to, I'm not going nowhere. This is my country. Do you understand? So if you want to be negative, know who you're talking to. So, I'm saying to you from the beginning of the video, what's the big picture? You know, as a black person, the big picture is you first. You love yourself, brother. You come from greatness. You come from kings and queens. Let me tell you this. Whoever is aware of history, white people didn't take the boat to find black in Africa. It didn't happen like that. How do they know there's a black in Africa? How do they know? Because the African from Eritrea first made a boat and crossed the ocean to come to Europe. First, you know your history first before somebody taught you that. black Africans, the king's Africans, they were sending expedition to catch some white or colored people from other continent. I would assume Europe, and bring them to Africa to be their wives. That's why you see from some light-skinned Africans in Africa now. Africans came here first. That's how they find out we're there. And Arabs after that came and start stealing people and sell them to white people. And America also, they want to do the same thing. It's a cheap labor. They came and do the same thing, but they didn't come first. The Arabs came first. The Portuguese came second. The Americans came third. That's the story you need to learn about. We came first. We made slaves out of them, and then after that they find out we're there, and then our hospitality, they took advantage of that, and then they came also. They pick us up. That's how you got here. Nobody sold you. It wasn't like that. So it's for you to know. So love yourself. Don't give anybody the opportunity to lay his hand on you and to handcuff you or to put on the ground. If the police officer told you to go on the ground, please do so. Go on the ground. Put your hand behind your back. It's not weakness. It's not. De-escalate the situation. De-escalate, please, brother. Stay alive. You gotta stay alive to be able to explain yourself, to take that person to court, to fight yourself out. Just be alive for your kids. Be alive for your beautiful queen wife or your queen girlfriend. Whatever she is, she's your queen. The second thing I ask you to do, brother, is to keep a job, a steady job. To stop complaining. The third thing I'm asking you is to respect your sister and your wife. Not to treat them as a baby mamas. They are your queens. If you have a bunch of kids outside right now, it's not lost, nothing lost. Find one job. Between those girls, choose one and make her the mother of your kids. Bring all your kids together in one house. Never miss a job again. Pay what you can pay for. Stay in the family. Kids don't care if their dad is rich or poor. They just want to see their dad. Teach them how to be a man, how to respond to situation, how to defend themselves, how not to get bullied in school. I'm telling you, let me tell you the story of this white lady at my kids' school. If you don't get the big picture, you might misjudge people. Anytime my son was coming and complaining about the same teacher, and I made my son one thing clear. At the school, the teachers are your father and your mother. Anything they say, that's that. You can't come back and complain to me. And they know that. And they have to respect the teachers like they respect me at the house. And I made that clear to all the teachers. Act on my kids like I act on them at the house. You are me right there, right now, till they come to my house. So all my kids know that. But my son started complaining to my wife about that teacher. My wife started having concern about that teacher. I said, let go, let go, let go. By the time my son was graduating from, finishing 6th grade, 7th grade, that teacher was the only teacher to admire with a nice word my son. My wife was surprised. She's a white lady. I said, now why are you surprised? She said, I thought this lady was against my kids. I said, you don't understand. Don't judge quickly. You don't know what she's up to. She want to teach our son some toughness. I never said anything harsh to my kids' teacher, even today. Like I said, my girl is going to now, in pre-med. She just graduated 2020. Let me tell you this. You have to be patient in life. Everything is not quick and go. Life is not about that. Life is about patience. You have to think before you act. You have to give yourself a time you have to love yourself. You have to love your woman. You have to love your kids. You have to be with them. Be like a team. Don't go alone. Go as a team. In Africa, we used to say, a single man is like a twin bed. You know what that means? He can disappear quickly. Nobody lend him money. Nobody trusts him. Nothing. But a married man in the house with a lady in the house, everybody trusts him because he have a queen size in the bed. He have a kids in the bed, and we know he's not going to run away. We know, he have responsibility. He get more respect. In here, in the little thing, they accuse your girls. They find a reason to leave. They run away from the family. The girl have to struggle. Everything she have to do by herself, for herself. How is she gonna make it? You don't know. She have to prostitute herself. You don't know. You let her struggle. The kid in the morning, they don't maybe have a breakfast. They can't find their shoes. Mother is busy. They go to school angry first, and the teacher don't understand that. They think they come from a beautiful house, a normal house. Start yelling at them. They are already hungry. They start having situation. They are pulled in the principal office. Principal don't know where it come from. The kid still angry. What happened? He will give up. You will fill up your prison with dropout. Because the foundation is the family. You give up on the family, my brother. Get back to your family. Claim your manhood. Being a man is not getting a girl pregnant. Being a man is keep up, stay there the 9 months. Stay there the 18 years till she graduate. Be there at their wedding. Be the grandfather. That's being a man. I don't have to teach you that from Africa, man. All I'm saying is this. We can do better. If our hope is on you, Black African in America, our hope is on you. We were thinking that one day will come, you will be so successful because opportunities is in America. You can be so successful. You can go back and change things in Africa. But when we come here, we see you crying, a grown man crying with a bear, crying, oh, we are mistreated in America. Really? Give me a break, bro. You're making $1 million. Where in the world you can play football in a black man and make $1 million and you're crying? Since when a man will cry? Since you have babies watching you, you have your queen watching you, you sit and cry? When the last time you call and check your mother? When the last time you call or check on your brother? When the last time you went to the hospital and check on the elders? When the last time you went to orphanage and check on the babies? One man die, you cry like a baby. Really? Stand up, brother. Stand up. Build school, take your millions and go in the neighborhood and build schools. That's what you need to do. Every day, one black man kill another black man. Every day, you going in your neighborhood, you see a black man laying down the street. We know he been killed by a black man, not a white man. Nobody talk about that. What they talk about Floyd, because Floyd helped white men kill it. We have a reason to break stores, destroy things. What you don't know is you have been used, brother. This is not about Floyd. It's not about Floyd. If it's about Floyd, why the same people see your brothers die in the street, but your other brother don't do anything about it? If it's about Floyd, why they don't go to the schools, change the situation in schools? And why they don't come on national TV and say, black men, go back to your females. Don't let them hang in by themselves. Why they don't tell you all that? They will tell you about Floyd because they want you to be angry. They want to keep you angry all the time. Once they keep you angry, they fill up the prison with the angry man. What they do, they put anger in your heart. Anytime you see a policeman, you get angry, say something, they handcuff you, you throw in jail. More money they're making. Did you get that? Did you get that? I'm your brother, I love you. I tell you the truth. I don't want to see any other black men dying like that. Please don't do it. Please don't let yourself handcuff. Please don't let yourself taken to jail. Please don't let yourself because of child support. You can get a job, brother. Get a job. Don't go to prison for child support. Don't run away from your responsibility. If you can make sex, you can work. If you are capable of making sex or having sex, you can work. If you are capable of getting a girl pregnant, you have strong enough to make a girl pregnant, you can pay the child support. I'm tired of seeing my brothers going to jail. I'm tired of it. Now, you have the big picture. What's the big picture? There's opportunities out there for everybody. That's not a racist country. I don't want to name a country, but some country, a big country in this world, right now, I've been there not long ago. If you call for taxi, if you are a black person, the taxi will not stop for you. You don't believe me? I give you this is YouTube, maybe they will flag me if I say that, but I give you the country if you come to my channel and challenge me about this. Black men is killing black men in Africa by bunch, not one, two, by bunch. What have you done about it? Nothing. Did you talk about it? No, you don't. All right. I think I've been here for a very long time. I pray for all the families, for all those who are in pain right now. I tell you, if you have an agenda, get off behind my people. I'm talking about Antifa and all that stuff. I know about you. I know the Trump haters. The Trump haters are using you too. Do you know about that, my brothers? They are using you. I'm not calling a party, but the party you like don't like you like that. Start with a D in the case you don't know what it is. I love Trump, by the way. I love him. You know, this is the Prison Act, the Prison Reform Act. It takes a man to do that, especially in America. From a white man. Remember that. Since you call this country a racist country, really, Obama was here. What do you have done about that? What Obama did for black people? I'm not going to get to that. I'm not going to get to politics. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm out of that. That's on you to judge. See, I'm from Africa originally. I'm now an American. I knew a great man. His name is, Nelson Mandela. He used to have a wife called Winnie Mandela. They were young when Nelson Mandela went to prison for 54 years, something like that. But you understand, she's a lady, she's young, and she used to go with other men. Nelson Mandela, after he came from prison, he didn't do anything to harm her because of that. She took her back in. Let me tell you this. They were wife and woman, men again. But sometime after, Nelson Mandela divorced her. People want to know why. And he explained why. He said to them, my struggle is for my people. My big picture is my struggle. She can do anything she wants, but she cannot talk against my struggle. That's the reason why I divorced her. He was the leader for African National Congress. She was sidetracking from the struggle, from the goal of the party, of the liberation of black people. For that, he divorced her. You know who he married? He married the late wife of Samora Machel, another late president who died in a plane crash. I'm just telling you this for you know how important the big picture is. Do not lose sight the big picture. The big picture is this country is not a racist country. The majority of white men is not a racist. You can make it in America like anywhere in America. No country like America. The majority of white men are good people. They love people. They welcome people. That's what I know. That's what I testify about. And like I mentioned, you might come across stupid, dumb, racist, white men, even black men. Black men used to call me, "You dirty African, go back to Africa." I just laugh at him and I will keep walking. He's just ignorant black man. He can move me. I'm a strong man. I have my dad in my house. My dad raised me. So I don't know who's stupid here. So here, you don't go quick on things. You don't judge all the black men because one black man call you like a racist, dirty African, go back to Africa. No, you don't do that. So that's what I'm saying. Keep it cool. Keep your family together. Say hello to your mother every day, your dad every day. Be a human being. Love everybody. Be like a Christ-like. We can make it to this together, man. We can make it together, brother. I hope this message touch someone. I hope this message land on in a good ear. In a good ear. If you are offended by this message, I'm sorry. I'm just telling you what comes from my heart, and I love you. I don't care if you are white, black, Chinese, Japanese, as long as you live in America, you have the goal on sight. This land is the land of opportunity. In here, you can do whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be. Do whatever you want to do. In Africa, somewhere, you say something, they cut your tongue off, they give it to the dog to eat. You say something, they put you in jail. This is African against African, black against black. If you say something, you get killed. Today, I'm not saying the name, black men is working in the country right now. They don't get the pay. The pay is given to somebody else. You want to know racism? Go to those places. Somewhere right now, black men is working without the pay in the world. In those countries, wealthy countries, I'm not going to name the name. You find it. You call me private, I give you all the names. Maybe you know those names. I'm sorry. America is not a racist country. You come across racism action, yeah, like everywhere in the world. And America is getting better and better and better every day. Let's take advantage of that. Let's send our kids to school. Let's turn them as a police chief, like doctors, so they can give treatment to those who don't like the other black. For the racists and for the good ones. Let's make our life better. Let's move forward. Let's be positive. You don't get pulled down all the time. Look at Nelson Mandela and Al Sharpton and put them together. Al Sharpton, really? You still angry at that age? I'm not going to get to that. Sorry, brothers. I'm not going to go to that. But at this time, you should be talking peace. You should be talking something that makes sense to your brothers. You're not going to come here and be angry again. That time is over, man. It's time to give us each other a hand and work together, white and man. Have you forget what Martin Luther King said? You forgot? Are we gonna just bury this man again? For all he have done for America? I knew this man before I even know what America is. Martin Luther King. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting out of that. So stick with your family, love your woman, protect your kids, make the money, and then better yourself, lift up yourself, lift up your wife, lift up your girlfriend. If you have a girlfriend, have your baby, find a job, go help her, teach your kids something positive, Teach, it's never too late, man. It's never too late, And I love you. Peace out.